Hello everyone! Talking about cool stories about how fun it is to play War Thunder can go on forever. In this video, you will learn about various secret and not-so-secret moments in the game. See what many people don't talk about and what you need to do to win in War Thunder. This guide is suitable for both beginners and those who have been playing War Thunder for some time. Just like the video for this content and get comfortable. Here we go! The basics of a successful and cool game always lies in the hangar and your vehicles. Namely, what is there at the beginning of the game. Usually there is some junk at the beginning, but I suggest you to follow the link in the description to the official War Thunder website and get 3 premium vehicles for free. Silver that will last for a long time, namely a whole 100,000. A premium account, and boosters for 7 days. And keep in mind that if you choose the language of the page from the top here, the gifts will also be different. I recommend tankers to choose English, Poland, or Spain, as they give you a cool M2A4 tank. Pilots register via Spain, and for sailors, RU. With this simple trick, you will start the game with the best vehicles of each nation. All of them of premium level, of course, just if you like playing tanks. But you register through the Russian version, you will get T26, and it loses in all parameters to the gift from the English version of the site. The choice during registration for the game does not affect anything, but changes only the gifts. If you think I am trying to push something on you right now, 1. Premium vehicles increase the number of rewards per battle. 2. Premium itself increases the number of rewards per battle. 3. You get them for free at the beginning of the game. If your goal is to achieve certain successes in a short period of time, then these starting bonuses are 100% necessary for you. And in general, it is desirable for every player to have such bonuses with him. Don't make a mistake at the beginning. Play with pleasure. Well, now I will give you some advice, which you can already listen to and use, or not. I literally just realized that in War Thunder, the amount of ammunition you choose here has a deeper meaning. Take a look. In the hangar, you can turn on the X-ray and examine your entire ammo load. And the more you load, the easier it is for you to get blown up when you hit the ammo. If you want to live a little longer, don't pack everything too tightly. Besides, you won't have time to shoot it all anyway. And if you survive until you run out of ammo, you can easily replenish it at the controlled points. But what to do, for example, in a situation when your friend was driving in front of you, they were annihilated, and now there are only 3 of you left. You, the enemy, and an empty can in front of you. In order not to become the same, you can and even should use your roasted teammate in order not to become the same. It is not worth blindly attacking the enemy, as that is exactly what they will be waiting for. There is an old good expression, take your time. Park behind the tank and wait. There is a fairly good chance that your opponent will expose themselves by not being able to resist and moving to a more advantageous position, as it may seem to them. Then, you can hit them in a vulnerable spot. By the way, about vulnerable parts, how can we understand where they are? There are a lot of tanks, and we have not only tanks. So, in the hangar, you have already seen the X-ray, but if you press armor and protection analysis, then the model of the vehicle will immediately be painted in different colors. You can even set the camera at different angles and shoot. You will see the trajectory of the projectile and where it will fly when it hits. Note that parts that are at an angle, you will most likely not be able to penetrate. It will just bounce off. There is no need to memorize and learn all this, don't worry. I just recommend to choose the vehicle you are playing on and feel all the vulnerable spots to know which spot can be exposed and which should be protected and not exposed. At least understand this, the barrel can always be destroyed, so don't stick it around corners or through burned out vehicles. War Thunder, for those who don't know, it's a team game. Yes, this is the revelation. So if you see your teammate repairing, don't hesitate. You have the opportunity to help him finish the repair faster and get back into battle. It may seem like simple advice, but many people, especially new players, ignore this mechanic. Just like the ability to attach yourself to a tank and pull it into cover for further repair. Or if all that's left of your teammate is a shell, pull him into cover anyway. It won't hurt. Speaking of cover, or rather visibility on the battlefield, if you thought you were magically invisible behind the grass, I'm sorry to disappoint you, there is a setting in the game, disable grass in crosshairs. All players use it, so you should too. It's not even up for a discussion, just look at the difference. Here, the tank is barely visible, but with the grass turned off, you can examine this bastard in detail, and if you can see it, you can kill it. Another tip: get used to using binoculars as your main observation tool. But why? First of all, binoculars allow you to survey much faster than the turret rotates. Second, the binoculars are positioned higher than the gunner's camera. Players use this feature to look out from behind a hill without exposing themselves to fire. Convenient and useful, and the camera doesn't shake as much when moving. As for leveling up, at the very beginning of the video, I showed you where to get premium, experience boosters, and different vehicles with bonuses for kills. So where is the best place to implement this? Right here! This is a PvE mode where you just have to shoot waves of bots. It's not very difficult, just drive and practice shooting. The value of this mode lies in the end rewards. The better your team defends, the better the experience booster you get. Leveling up in the game is not very fast, so don't miss the opportunity to get a free power-up. In the end, the combination of the premium account obtained through our link, the premium vehicles, and the booster obtained here will increase the rewards received in battle by up to 500%, and sometimes even more. In the battles themselves, whether arcade or realistic, the biggest gain comes from capturing points. We cover ourselves with reinforcements and roll on them, and in 2 to 3 hours of playing in a similar style, your leveling will progress at a rapid pace. Speaking of which, in the early stages of the game, the vehicles are bad and it's not fun to play on them. To skip it faster, you already have our premium free tanks, but there is also a 50% discount coupon for the PZ3 tank. Without the coupon, it costs 1,000 eagles, and it's not worth that much. But with the 50% discount, and also taking into account 100 eagles for completing the training, this little machine will cost you only 400 eagles, which is practically free and fully justifies it. The bonuses in experience and silver are very pleasant and will help you survive the second rank quite well. After playing for a while, you will come across one such mechanic, crew leveling. There are a lot of different parameters. Eyes are running wild, palms are sweating, hands are shaking, and it's not clear and very difficult to choose. But it's easier than you think. The main parameters that will bring you the most profit: weapon reloading, leadership and driving, this is for tankers. But if your ass is drawn to the sky, first of all, increase the resistance to overloads, because you will often turn like a schizophrenic and spare your pilot. Don't make him dizzy. And if you're interested in the question, according to what principle they choose an opponent for you, then here everything is extremely simple. All vehicles, except the default starting one, have a combat rating indicator. Yes, by which the game finds a party for you. And if you have a 3 or a 4 here, you don't have much to worry about. But if you're playing at a 5 and you still find something useful in this video, then it's better to recreate your account using our link and start playing correctly, without the mistakes you made before. Or secondly, it's cool that I could teach players with a combat rating of 5 something different. For example, here's a hyper base that you have to use more often than you breathe: sloping armor. Its essence is as follows: don't be a fool. Do not face everything that moves towards you. Just turn a little sideways and the chance of a ricochet will immediately increase. And a ricochet is a chance to avoid premature departure to the garage. Here you could clearly see the difference and the consequences of a seemingly simple but very effective piece of advice. If you are not sure that a certain part of you is safely behind the corner, press O on the keyboard and illuminate the equipment in the X-ray. You will immediately see which vital organs you are risking by sticking them behind the corner. Now get ready. After this advice, the need for all other guides regarding vehicles will simply disappear once and for all. Select any vehicle, right-click on it, and choose information. There will be a lot of text here, which you can read if you are interested, but the most important thing is right here. This is where the strengths and weaknesses of each tank, ship, or plane are described. So, all the necessary and useful information is right in the game. Take it and use it. And perhaps the last advice for today: do not rush to donate to the game right from the start. You can buy premium, yes, but as for vehicles, do not rush to buy it. Why? Because you can easily try out absolutely any equipment without buying or upgrading it. This applies not only to donations, but also to regular vehicles. How? Go to any nation and any equipment. Choose what you want, and there will be a test drive. It is clear from the term what it gives. Even the most expensive and coolest tank is instantly available for a test drive. Take a ride, shoot, and then decide if you want to improve and upgrade this or that piece of metal. These are the tips I can give you for today's game. As you can see, the video is not very long. It does not touch on the topic of game settings, optimization, and what to improve. Here, you just saw what a beginner should start with and what to look out for. At the very least, you know that the description includes a premium account, premium vehicles, and 100,000 silver, without which playing would essentially be a waste. Register, claim the bonuses, and try out all the tips you just received in the game. Like, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell icon under the video to not miss anything. Good luck, and bye!